This week's episode is brought to you by Audible. Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a 30-day trial membership. Just go to audibletrial.com/getconnected and browse the unmatched selection of audio programs. It's that easy. Go to audibletrial.com/getconnected to get started today. Now, enjoy the show. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to J&J Connections. My name's Jeff, and with me this week are...
Hi, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Lee.
Oh my god, that was so delayed.
We were looking at each other as like, are you going first? Or...
I forgot my name all of a sudden. 28 years it took me to get to this point.
Oh god, welcome back to the show, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, you made a quick debut during the 12 days, and now you're back.
We got
ready
fans.
to go for a full episode.
We got fans.
Yeah. Shout out to all our awesome fans.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. Say hi to my mom. My mom's definitely listening.
Hey, Jeff's mom.
Hi. I don't know her name. What's her name?
Patrice. Mrs. Picard.
Hi, Ms. Picard.
God. Oh, boy. Well, thanks for joining us this week, guys.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Are you? Well, at least you survived the into 2020. You survived that last decade, but we'll talk about that later. All right. Okay, that's cool. I'll just talk to myself. It's no big deal.
Aw. Who's leaving you hanging? Okay, Jeff. It's time to get connected.
Into r/pending.
All right, let's go. So this first one is by Burps, and it is, would you rather be a Jedi or a Saiyan?
What is a Saiyan?
Oh, you haven't seen Dragon Ball. She doesn't know Dragon Ball, so she's kind of...
I'm exempt from this question.
Super Saiyan.
So, yeah. All right, so Cliff Notes version of Saiyan, they're alien species, very warrior-happy, like people. They have superpowers. Pretty much think like off-the-rails kind of Superman.
Yeah, I'll go Jedi.
I think I'll go Jedi because I'm not a fighter. I mean, yeah.
You're
I'm
a lover,
fighter.
not a fighter.
Not even that. I'm just a guy.
Oh, he's just a guy. Yeah, I was going to go with Jedi, too. I've never seen Dragon Ball, so I'm sure there's somehow... I'm sure Super Saiyans are much more powerful than a Jedi.
Well,
but...
they could destroy planets, so pretty much.
I mean, a Jedi
their
could
own
probably
Death Star.
destroy a planet.
Not well. They the whole point of Episode 4 was that the Death Star is such a powerful weapon it could destroy planets. We've never seen that.
Yeah,
So
but
it's just
maybe a Jedi never tried.
I'm sure there's been at least one Sith that tried.
Well, I'm still going to go with the Jedi.
Yeah, I think so too. I just like the utility of like the force powers they have.
I just want a lightsaber.
That's it.
Yeah, lightsaber would be cool, right? All right. This is by the same person. Would you rather be the king or queen of Narnia or a Pokemon champion?
I don't want either. Because
Wow. I'm picking Pokemon champion.
I'll probably do Pokemon because I know that world more than Narnia. And
Narnia is cool, though.
I mean, it's so full of danger.
Isn't there like a magical lion or something?
Yeah, it's like a lion Jesus. And
so you could have a magical lion at your disposal.
Well, you think he's going to talk to you?
At your disposal.
He kind of flaked that one time for like 100 years.
You can have a giant dragon.
That too. You can have dragons and shit in Pokemon. Your own friendly dragon who looks like super happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm going Narnia.
All right.
Oh, you're going with Narnia? You would go with Narnia.
I mean, Lion Jesus just kind of flaked for like 100 years, so that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you get to live in a magical world.
You don't think Pokemon are magical?
Pokemon are cool.
Well, to be
I
fair,
feel like there's a lot of stress to be a champion.
You could actually talk to the creatures in Narnia rather than Pokemon.
There's no stress being the king or queen of Narnia.
I feel like I have servants that can be stressed for me. I don't know.
I feel like being the king or queen's more stressful because people need to kill you to take your position.
That's
In
how
Pokemon-
leadership works.
fair.
Everybody else
That's
handles the
fair.
stress.
To be a Pokemon champion, all you have to do is lose in a Pokemon battle. You're not dying.
You don't know that.
Shit, it's like street Pokemon rules.
Unless in every Pokemon game I've played, when I've beaten the champion, they've somehow died afterwards. I'm pretty sure I know.
I mean, new decade, new rules.
Not sure of that. Okay.
Okay, the next one is from You Remind Me of Someone 1. Would you rather have the ability to communicate with animals or the ability to communicate with ghosts?
Ghosts. Definitely ghosts. Animals, just Dr. Dolittle, which has been recycled 15 times. I don't need to be the next Robert Downey Jr.
Wow,
Probably.
someone is aggressive about that new movie coming out.
I really love Robert Downey Jr., but to go from being like the amazing hero that is Iron Man to Dr. Dolittle is a real step down.
Well, spoiler alert, when your character dies, you got to go to something else.
And needs work.
So Dr. Dolittle is the next
There
logical
you go.
step.
This is big break. He's been stuck in the shadow of Iron Man so long.
What would you pick?
I'd probably pick ghosts because talking to animals would be cool, but I bet if you were able to talk to dogs, it'd get annoying very quick. And, animals aren't the most intelligent beings, so they probably won't be able to give you as much useful information as a ghost would.
But what if you could train the animals because you can talk to them to do whatever you need them to do?
I feel like you could do that without needing to talk to them.
We already train animals.
You can't train a dog to pour you a drink.
Well,
But can a dog actually do that?
but they don't have opposable thumbs, regardless of whether you can talk to them.
There's different ways you can teach them.
I mean, you could probably teach them to open up the fridge and get you a can of soda.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
we've seen that.
I've seen that happen.
There are videos of that.
We've done that without speech. So
I feel like talking to ghosts would have more utility, right? Like you
Hopefully they're
know
not-
more about the other
ghosts
side.
don't actually exist, and then you wasted your power. You know animals exist.
We know ghosts exist. There have been enough scary ghost stories that are definitely not too coincidental.
yeah, have you seen that documentary Ghostbusters?
I heard the new one's coming out this year.
Yeah, I haven't even watched the trailer.
What would you pick, Jeff?
I don't know, I'm kind of feeling talking to animals. I think that would be fun.
All right, you go the way of Robert Downey Jr. I'll go the way of the ghosts.
I mean, I see the
Or
utility
Casper.
in it. I just find ghost talking more valuable.
Okay, just die on us. It's fine. Hey, we can talk to ghosts now.
That would be, that'd be interesting. I mean, I guess you could talk to, dead people, so that'd be kind of cool.
Not only do you see dead people, you hear dead people.
Well, you
I
probably
know, it
find,
doesn't say you can see them, it just says you can talk to them.
Okay, I will hear dead people.
As long as they're not bothering us, like when we're sleeping or something.
True.
Well, I mean, they could come in when you're sleeping and try and talk to you.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen.
Alright. The next one is, would you rather have a cat-sized bear or a dog-sized tiger?
I think a cat-sized bear. Because, a dog-sized tiger is still pretty big and can still do a lot of damage.
Right? If it's a cat-sized bear, even if it tried to, scratch you or bite you, you could just, kick it out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's so mean.
you can overpower, a little bear like that.
You were just talking about how you're going to essentially be Dr. Dolittle, and now you're kicking cat-sized bears.
Well, if it's trying to kill me, I gotta defend myself.
How do you know it's trying to kill you? Not all bears. # not all bears.
Okay, well, a dog-sized tiger, dogs are very friendly. If that tiger tries to jump on you, you're probably gonna die.
I mean, dogs are pretty big as is.
That's true. Well, what kind of dog are we talking about?
It just says a dog-sized tiger.
Yeah, so there's many dogs. Are we talking about a friggin' German Shepherd? Or are we talking about a Pomeranian?
Imagine if Socks was tiger-sized.
Well, no,
really-
it's supposed to be if a tiger was Sox' size, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, a dog-sized tiger. So if it's a tiger that's shrunk down to the size of a dog.
That's true. But
Exactly.
tigers are still really aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, dogs are still pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, again, assuming it's not like a Pomeranian or a Chihuahua.
I guess when you think about a cat-sized bear,
Well, cats only really come in one size for the most part.
no, tigers are technically cats.
Well,
Oh my God,
Well, that's not
and
what
so
we're
are
talking about. Why would we want a tiger-sized bear? That's not interesting.
I guess we'll talk about a regular house cat.
That's what my thought was.
That's what my thought was until I thought about what other types of animals are cats.
Teddy bear, though.
But it can be if it's small enough.
It could be like a cub.
No.
You're gonna kick a cub, Jeff? You're a terrible human being.
What? Oh, a cub bear?
Mm-hmm.
If that shit's trying to kill me, I'm getting it out of there.
How about a Cubs fan, like the baseball team?
They haven't won in a while, right?
A few years ago, it was a big deal. I don't follow sports though, so
Yeah.
as far as I know.
Yankees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely still talking about bears and tigers and
I'm still
cats.
probably going to go with the cat-sized bear.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you have a lesser chance of it being a bigger... Like, if you did a dog-sized tiger, there's some pretty big dogs out there. Like, a German
Tigers sound
Shepherd...
more dangerous.
Well, yes, tigers are more dangerous, probably. Yeah, well, they're both dangerous.
I feel like bears can be tamed. I mean, I guess so can tigers.
No.
I don't know. It's a toss-up. I guess I would go with the cat-sized bear.
Yeah, I'm doing the bear.
Yeah, I'm just feeling the tiger's more dangerous.
Fair.
Yeah.
And cats are typically smaller than dogs.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Would you... This is from Big Fat Cats 92.
Oh my god, what is with the cats?
Would you rather never get cold or never get hot?
Oh,
Oh,
never get hot. Never get hot. Oh,
Wow.
hell no.
That was very decisive.
I hate being hot.
Sweat is like the worst thing ever, and at least when it's cold, you could like pile up blankets or clothing and stuff like that, and alleviate that better than with heat. You can't really do that with
You
heat.
can't pull off your skin. I mean, I guess you could, but it would not end well.
That's not going to help you.
You could pull off your skin.
Yeah, and then you
Now you're
die.
just in pain and on the ground because you don't have anything to hold yourself together.
I bet your opinions on this have changed since you moved to Florida.
No, I would still pick hot
Yeah.
because, like still, when you're cold, you can put clothes on.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
when you're hot, you get naked. That's kind of it. Unless you're gonna shave all the hair off your body, but that's
You
not
can't get naked when you're at work or out in public, unless you want to get arrested.
You could. You could get naked in public. It's just frowned upon.
And there's consequence.
And you definitely get arrested.
Well, I don't know if you get arrested, but you probably get in trouble.
Only if you get caught.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate being hot.
Are you not sneaky enough to strip down naked in public?
No, I'm not doing that.
I didn't say are you. But and then if you never get hot, you could I guess the one problem with never getting hot is if you're in a dangerous situation and you don't realize there's a fire or something and it's getting really warm.
Or that you're getting sunburn.
Yeah, that too, I guess.
You should always wear sunscreen.
I don't know. I just see there's more advantage to not feeling hot than it is to cold.
I feel like there's more scenarios in which you're going to feel hot than you're going to feel cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're in the Antarctic all the time, living in the Alaskan tundra where you're going to be exposed to cold more than hot.
Mm-hmm.
See, now you're just putting up extreme cases.
I feel like most of the world would pick not being hot.
Because if you pick never getting hot, what if you're chilling somewhere and a volcano erupts next to you and it starts
And don't you hate when that happens?
Yes. Talk about extreme circumstances.
I mean, if a volcano erupts, I think being able to feel the heat is the least of your concerns.
Yeah, you're definitely dead.
Because you could probably hear that explosion and just run for it. It's like, oh man, your downfall is not being able to feel the lava.
But the real question is, do you have the high ground?
Going Jedi talk again?
Yes.
Wow.
I think Anakin would have liked the hot thing.
Yeah, I don't think he would have liked to feel that heat.
I mean, he would have felt it anyway.
Yeah, he looked pretty angry.
Oh boy. All right, let's see. All right, here's some Jesus powers. This is from NTNL. Would you rather be able to teleport to any natural fresh water source or be able to purify any water you touch? So natural fresh water... Hold on, there's some details. Natural fresh water sources are things like rivers, lakes and springs, dams, canals, pipes. are not included. Oh, dams, man-made canals, pipes, etc. are not included. Redirected rivers count as long as before the redirection the river is all natural. You can purify any water you touch by moderate amounts, not purifying entire oceans in seconds. Think about the amount of a small lake. By purifying, you restore them to their natural state, just removing the toxins in the water. Clean salt water can be turned into fresh water.
Can I teleport other people with me?
Doesn't say that.
Because if you're purifying the water, you're going to benefit more than just yourself.
So this is a weird one because it's comparing two different utilities. Is like one is like travel and movement, and the other one is pretty much survival. So it's hard to compare the two.
And also, can you bring a giant water bottle with you to the fresh water and bring it back with you?
Well,
but then you can only
teleporting. What was that?
Well, you can only teleport to like natural sources. So unless you came from a natural source and traveling to a natural source, going back is going to be difficult.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right.
I didn't even think about that.
I was just going to say, if your house isn't fresh water and you teleport away from it, you got to get home.
Yeah, and
that's lame.
And we can't use the rivers around New York because like that place is salty as hell. So
people are dead.
It's not fresh
dead
water
bodies
source.
In those waters.
We probably have to go like Niagara or further upriver or something.
Yeah, but then we have to like drive home.
Right.
And I can't bring you with me, so I'm going to be in the car by myself.
There's a stream behind Hot Dog Johnny's. We could go there.
Is that fresh though, or is that hot dog water?
It's a hot dog water stream.
If I'm going to teleport to Hot Dog Johnny's, I'm not going for the water. I'm going for the birch beer.
No, but you'll be right outside Hot Dog Johnny's, so you just hop in, you know?
So the only reason I'd be teleporting is to get a hot dog and a birch beer. And not the buttermilk, as we have learned.
Getting back home is going to be tricky.
We should go there when I'm there.
Yes, we definitely should.
Is it open? It doesn't close, right?
I don't. They're closed for like a month, but I don't know when that time frame is. We might be there.
Anyone's good. We'll talk about it off podcast,
but I'd probably pick purifying water because then you can like go to places where they don't have good water and like be a hero.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
I mean, it's more utility than just yourself.
You could be the next Jesus. It's like turning water into wine. Except
no, it's just turning water into better water.
Yeah.
You're a Brita.
It's just a human Brita.
Just a human Brita filter, yeah.
That'd probably be more handy.
You just have to
like, you guys can give me the tap water, and then when you touch it, it just like glows into this perfect water.
There you go.
But the question is, where do the toxins go? Do you absorb all the toxins instead?
And then you die. So you die a little bit every time you're a Brita.
Where'd you come up with that? You're just making that up.
Well, he said the toxin.
Yeah, but he's like, you just die. You're just making up this thing. So let's think about it.
As a question.
Also, how are you purifying it? You touch it and it magically becomes purified?
Yeah, it just says be able to purify any water you touch.
Not like you walk in the water and like bathe in it and it's magically purified.
My thought is like you got like a bottle and then you kind of burp away the toxins. You just
burp
open up.
it away.
Yeah, you know when you're making pickles, you gotta have to release the gases and burp it.
Oh.
What kind of pickles are you eating?
The pickles that I saw online.
That's what happens when you touch the water. You burp it out. All those toxins just get burped out.
God, this took a really weird turn.
Burp away the toxins.
Imagine you jump into Lake Michigan, you can't control the power, you just start purifying it, and you can't stop burping.
That'd be very inconvenient if you're out on a date.
Well,
I'd warn them ahead of time.
Hey, I'm gonna burp during this when they bring the water.
Please don't give me unfiltered water.
Okay, I have this uncontrollable power where if it's not purified fresh water, I'm gonna burp. I'm so sorry. It could be worse. It could be farting. At least we picked burping.
No. All right, I think we're done discussing that one.
All right, you guys want to do one more?
Sure.
All right, let's pick a good one. You guys don't use cars, so...
We know of cars.
I've heard of this thing called a car.
Right? A horseless carriage.
All right, would you rather... This is from Face Crab. Would you rather
Face
fight...
Crab?
Yes. Would you rather fight 4 9-year-olds or 9 4-year-olds?
Oh God!
9 4-year-olds.
No.
No, 9
4 9-year-olds.
Why?
We're
A bunch of
9-year-olds.
4-year-olds are gonna glom on you.
No, but
man.
9-year-olds have like strategic brains now. 4-year-olds don't. They're just gonna come swinging, and you can just knock
no,
them over.
there's too many of
No,
them.
no.
No,
Nine-
that's I can take
a
9.
9-year-old, you can just clock one in the head, they're out. But the
Yeah, there you
4-year-old,
go.
A, you're going to feel bad about hitting a 4-year-old. And B, there's 9 of them. They're just going to jump onto you. You're not going to be able to move. They're just going to pull you down.
You're
No,
picking the 4-year-old,
I call.
right?
Yeah, I'm picking the 9 4-year-olds.
I'm picking the 4 9-year-olds, bro.
Yeah,
No,
no, 9-year-olds.
No, you shove a 4-year-old. They're gonna go on the ground crying. There you go. That's an easy target down. You just got to do it 9 more
that
times.
means you think they're not resilient. They are definitely resilient.
They're resilient, but they're also crybabies. They're gonna stop when they see the bigger threat ahead of them.
When a 9-year-old comes running at you, you just fucking uppercut it. You're done. They're out.
Also, I feel like you could reason with a 9-year-old. A 4-year-old doesn't have any reason.
That's not the scenario. It's not about reasoning. It's about fighting. So-
Not necessarily. I think you can end fights with sugar.
Well, listen. With the 4 9-year-olds, they're going to think they're already better than you. So they're already going to be mocking you. And while they're in the process of mocking you, you uppercut them. Or, punch them, or get
I
them
don't think
punched
so.
right in the
I think they could pack a bit more punch and like they have a strategic mind more than
I don't
like
think you understand
4-year-olds.
how fast 4-year-olds move.
Yeah. There's also a lot more of them.
Little
They can
flashes.
stand on each other's shoulders.
You think they'll be that tactical?
Okay, that's a little extreme.
Yeah.
But they'll just I guess with 4-year-olds, you could just do like a sweeping kick and just knock them over, but they'll get
There you
back
go.
up.
I mean, but they could each take an appendage. So if they have like 2 of them
That's what I'm
take your legs, like
that
you're
assumes,
done.
that
You're
assumes
going
you let
down.
your guard down enough for them to do that. They're not.
There are going to be too many of them. You won't be able to know.
Bring them on. I'm gonna sweep kick all of them.
It's 4-year-olds' nails don't get cut as often either, so they're gonna be real sharp. They're gonna dig into you and grab on. It's gonna be like a cat latching onto you for dear life.
Yeah, where's my cat-sized bear right now?
I've had cats before. Don't worry about it. I could do it.
I think you overestimate your ability to tackle a bunch of 4-year-olds.
Fucking watch. Let's get some 4-year-olds now.
I'm pretty sure, if like a preschooler doesn't give any fucks about what's happening, and they're gonna fuck you up if they want to.
Yeah, I
don't think so.
I'm going with those 9-year-olds.
A 9-year-old's not gonna bite. A 4-year-old's gonna bite you.
You could use one as a weapon. They're light enough and small enough to just like swing them by the legs and just bat away the other one.
All of a
Grab it,
sudden,
you put it in a
your
headlock, and you're like,
phone's
"We're gonna
all the
snap."
way.
You just threaten the one kid's life, and if you come closer, he's done.
Also, the
Ugh.
parents. The parents are very protective.
No, we're not
of the
talking about the parents
4-year-olds. Yeah, but they're gonna.
Parents aren't here.
How do you know that? Is that in the rules?
It's like the Hunger Games. They volunteered their kids for this.
Oh, I guess they don't like their kids.
No, it's like a tribute. Like, you got to tribute the kids to the fight in order to get a good harvest.
What I was tribute.
No one said the
I
kids are dying.
I think
We're
the
not-
9-year-olds, you could distract them with like a switch or ice cream or something.
Ice cream would be the 4-year-olds.
A lot of switches.
I mean, they don't get a switch per person. It's like 2
You think
switches.
they're gonna share? They're not gonna share.
Actually, if you have 4 Joy-Cons, it's 1 switch. So actually, you're fine.
Those are my Joy-Cons.
Not anymore.
No, bring them on.
I'm going with the 4 9-year-olds just because I won't feel as bad punching a 9-year-old in the face.
I'm not going to punch the 9-year-olds. I am a pacifist.
I mean, we're already in this scenario. You gotta put morality aside.
You got to fight them. You can't just not punch the kid. What are you going to do?
I told you I'm going to distract them with a switch, and it'll be fine.
And when the
And we'll wait patiently until their parents come to pick them up.
Oh, I don't think that's going to work.
Okay, whatever. That's my strategy. And Lee's going with a bunch of 4-year-olds. Good luck with that.
No,
Yeah, good
I'll,
luck, Riley. You let us know how that goes.
I'll take them.
You let us know how that goes.
Aw.
All right. Well, that was a good r/pending.
Of course it was. We're here.
Wow. All right. Well, I think it's time to go into the spoiler zone this week.
Spoiler zone.
You want to do it? You can do it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's you.
There's a song?
You have to sing. Spoiler zone.
I was just gonna do the. You guys know the auto zone thing. Get in the zone, auto zone, but with spoilers. But now, I'm out of it.
Wow, this is a great intro to spoiler zone.
Andy's got it.
We got it right.
Amanda, you got this.
Oh, I have to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I already sort of, or whatever. Spoiler zone.
All right, that was good enough. All right, guys.
Yeah, I'm a fun liar.
Spoiler zone. Who wants to tell them what we're spoiling?
We are spoiling The Mandalorian.
Yes, the Disney, our second. Oh, you guys were on the Disney Plus one too.
Yeah, the Noel episode.
You guys must be Disney Plus people. Our second Disney Plus. This is our now original series. It's Star Wars based, so if you guys don't like Star Wars, you should still watch it anyway. Who wants to give a quick description of, I guess, season one? We're spoiling all of season one.
Oh god, that's a lot of ground to cover.
I got this.
Okay. Lee has been watching a lot of videos about the Mandalorian. I feel like it's most of what he talks about.
I mean, I grew up on Star Wars, so like all the lore stuff is like, yeah, I'm into this.
Okay, don't go too deep lore yet, though. Just give us the Spark Notes version.
So 1,000 years before.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here for a year.
All right, so the show takes place, I believe, 9 years after Return of the Jedi, and it just follows it's pretty much, think of a Western in the Star Wars universe, following a Mandalorian bounty hunter, sort of similar to Boba Fett, who in the beginning of the show is just referred to as the Mandalorian or Mando. And just along the way, a job goes unexpectedly, and he gets pretty much becomes the surrogate parent of a little baby Yoda, like the internet is crazy about.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda for life. So following that, it's him trying to escape other bounty hunters, trying to hunt both him and the baby down, and just going on little misadventures, trying to make up some money or trying to continue his journey as he's trying to figure out, what the hell do I do now that I have this little green guy with me. So it's just a lot of fun. Just a very Western or like samurai inspired sort of series where there's a lone guy and his kid just out on adventures. That's all you need to know.
Very much.
Very descriptive. Did you guys like it?
No, I hated it. No, I'm just kidding. I loved it. I thought it was great. I don't really know a lot of lore, unlike Lee.
I feel like,
but I thought it was really interesting and approachable.
I feel like this doesn't really involve too much lore that you need to know.
Until the last episode, apparently.
I mean,
until the very last thing that they show on screen, yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes and no, because like, it does a good job of like getting everyone involved. You don't need to have backstory, but there's enough like backstory and lore for everyone who is invested to like go like, oh man, that's awesome. They're referencing this.
Right. Well, yes. For that, yes. Do you want to tell everybody the big spoiler?
We talking about the last scene?
Yeah.
Okay, so, oh god, how do I explain this? So, by the end of the first season, they're being pretty much pinned down by I don't know what his position is, but he's a pretty big deal in the Empire, played by Giancarlo Esposito. And yeah, after his little duel with the Mandalorian, everyone thinks he's dead because he's crashed his ship, but at the end, right before the credits, he cuts out of his TIE fighter with the black lightsaber, or the dark saber. That was a very deep lore item in Star Wars. No one knows how he got it, or where he got it, or when he got it, but it's kind of a big deal that he has it, because it's a very big, iconic artifact of the Mandalorian people. And
it's in an extended universe. So anybody who hasn't seen anything in the extended universe,
yeah, I think it's pretty prominent. In the Clone Wars and Rebels, I think, but I haven't seen those shows.
I think it's Clone Wars and Rebels. Yeah.
I basically just knew it was a big deal when I saw Lee's reaction to it. Otherwise, I was just like, "Oh, that's an interesting looking lightsaber."
It is a big deal.
But no, I liked it. I thought some of the episodes were kind of filler, like the one where they break those people out of jail.
Is that the one that's on the ship?
Yeah, the one with Bill Burr and is like the ragtag
crew. Oh, but Clancy Brown is on that episode.
I didn't think that episode. It's just random.
It doesn't really contribute a whole ton to the overall
to the main story
of the Mandalorian.
I mean, I feel I think I know where they were going for, because again, it's following the whole old school serials and like westerns that inspired Star Wars originally, those kind of like adventures of the week thing that kind of is unrelated, but it's still fun. I think that's what they're trying for. I'm not sure works 100% because I enjoyed those episodes, but again, I enjoyed far more the episodes that followed the plot with him and Baby Yoda.
Right.
And, like,
Well, and I think that's what it was. Since there's only, is it 8 episodes? 8 episodes, right?
Yeah,
it's 8.
episodes, yeah.
Since there's only 8 episodes, I really don't feel like there's time to put a filler type one in. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
Yeah, I get
That's
it. Because,
fair.
like, yeah, if I think 3
Like,
of those episodes were pretty much fillers, so that's almost half of the season dedicated to that.
And I totally get when you have like a TV show on TV that's going to be like 20 episodes. Like,
yeah,
you can put a couple filler ones that really don't have anything to do with the main story, and they're kind of just funny in there. But when you're only like eight deep for a season, and it's your own original content, like, I feel like story. You know?
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe it was just like, maybe the show or the series entirely was to test the grounds of
Well, it definitely
if a live action Star Wars show is viable on the streaming site. So maybe we shouldn't make it too long, and we should probably come up with these like kind of conceptual episodes rather than like make everything like plot related.
They could have made it a limited series. Instead of doing like 8 episodes and they have these random filler ones, they could have had like maybe a solid 4 or 5. And
Maybe.
just done like a limited
Yeah, but they needed something big to launch Disney Plus with besides High School Musical.
because they don't want people to cancel.
Except for High School Musical, the musical.
I still haven't seen that.
It's so good. You should watch it. We'll spoil it when you watch it.
Oh God.
But well, no, a lot of people did cancel Disney Plus after The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right, yeah. I've been hearing
Although
that too.
people are freaking out about the 1 second clip from the new Lizzie McGuire.
Yes, can we definitely watch that? Because I definitely want to.
There's 1 second. Oh, the one where she shows up at the car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's part of the trailer for this year.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that to come back. I love her. I it was one of the first things I watched.
Apparently, Mandalorian season 2 comes out this year too.
Yeah.
Fall, right?
Yeah, it should be in the fall, they said.
Still
So
a
I'm
ways
excited for
away.
Well, that's a year
Yeah, but
later.
it's
That's about a year later. That's
It'll be
average.
quick.
Everybody said that they're mad that they didn't have like the next season lined up to come out sooner than fall.
Well, I think they were trying to wait to see if people would like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
mean
mean-
it takes a while to put a show together. You know,
Well-
it's not like you can just snap your fingers and it's magically appear.
Like, not only that, is like, I think this is one of the most expensive like shows ever.
I'm sure.
It's beautiful. The show's beautiful.
It's so good.
The production value is awesome.
Yeah.
It's like they held nothing back in terms of quality, like in production quality, as if you were watching an actual Star Wars movie. But I'm sure it's extremely expensive. I think I heard it's more expensive than it took to produce like Game of Thrones episodes.
That makes sense. The music is also really good. I like really like the music.
It's very different from the Star Wars, but I think it fits the show that they're trying to the story they're trying to tell better.
But I think it does a good job of setting the scene of like a space western, essentially.
Yeah.
It's cool. I keep listening to it. I think it's really interesting music.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. It made so many memes.
It did. There are so many
Fucking
memes.
Baby Yoda and his chicky nuggies and his chalky mouth.
The frog thing was really terrifying.
He's like,
It's a
"Yo,
s-
I like how Baby Yoda force choked that bitch though.
Yeah.
They were just arm wrestling and he was just like, nope.
Well, that kind of like freaked me out at first. I'm like, oh my god.
Powerful little dude.
Because that's path to the dark side, man. You don't want like a dark side Yoda. It's gonna be bad news.
Well, I mean, I feel like a Jedi can force choke.
I mean, I'm sure they can, but like it's it's an ability of the dark side, so no Jedi would. I'm sure they have the ability to, but they wouldn't.
He's a friggin' 50-year-old baby who's been locked in a little pod for who God knows how long, all right? He's allowed to accidentally force choke a bitch.
We don't know if he was kidnapped first.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's something they're gonna explore in the second seasons. Like,
Well, they were talking about where he has to go.
well, yeah, that I mean,
Didn't they announce what the race was called?
no, and that's the thing that a lot of people are worried about because before the Disney acquisition, that was the whole thing with George Lucas, is that he doesn't want to go over their species origin or give it a name because, like, I think a big part of Yoda is just the mystery of it, and he doesn't want to break that. So I guess a lot of people are concerned if Disney's going to just go, yeah, fuck that, and keep going anyway.
Well, I mean, probably.
I mean,
They've already put Yoda in there.
but I think you can still tell the story without having to go that way, you know?
Are all of them dead? Like, what's...
Because it's, I think from like his instruction was like either reunite it with his people, which could either mean the other Yoda species or the Jedi, or until he's of age, which probably won't happen because he's 50 years old already.
Mm.
Yeah.
Armorer is cool. I love her.
Yeah, people
Really friggin' badass.
people are coming up with their own theories of who she might be too.
Well, I think she's really interesting.
Which one?
The Armorer.
The blacksmith.
Oh, yeah.
She's really cool. Also, it's going to be my cosplay for Comic-Con next year.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to go... He's going to go as the Mandalorian, and I'm going to be the Armorer. So now we have all of these months to try and put this shit together.
And hopefully not screwed up.
Along with all of the rest of Comic-Con, which is probably going as the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we're gonna see a bunch.
And a lot of Baby Yodas, I'm sure.
Well, duh. They have to have as many Baby Yodas as they can.
You could be our Baby Yoda.
Me?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on.
Who do we know that's small?
Well, we could take one of the 4-year-olds you're going to punch out.
They're already being punched.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh.
You
Didn't know what you were signing up for.
What'd you like most about the show? Like, what were your thoughts on it?
Are you asking me or her? Or both of us?
Both of
We
you guys
asked
were.
you.
Ask me.
Mhm.
I like how it was in Star Wars, but it didn't it didn't shove Star Wars down your throat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's in the Star Wars universe, but we're not talking about, like, Darth Vader or the Emperor. Like, oh, we just killed the Empire. Well, I mean, I guess they're kind of talking about the Empire, but it's, like, the remnants of it. But they're not really talking too much about, like,
The
what
specifics.
Leia and Han and Luke
Yeah.
are doing right now and stuff, because they're around. They're chilling. Like,
Right.
we're not talking about, like, Star Wars stuff. We're just kind of doing stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't shove you with a bunch of fan service. It's like, oh,
Right.
look at these things. Yeah, because like I think we discussed this with some other friends the other day, but that was the main thing with the new sequel trilogy.
Hold
We're
on.
not gonna
We're not
gonna spoil
talking
episode
about those
9.
yet. We haven't gotten to that episode yet.
But it's not recycling the same plot. It's basically like it's not recycling the plot from the original trilogy or from the prequels. It's like its own story, and it does. You don't need to come to it with expectations or anything. It just kind of it is its own story.
Yeah, I think that's why I appreciate a lot about it. It's like it's not this war of two factions like the original trilogy and the new trilogy. It's like just a story about this bounty hunter, and that's cool. It's just like an unexplored side of that universe.
I think they did a good job of you wanting to go to the next episode to see what happens.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a very binge-worthy show.
Plus, there's just a lot of questions. Like, you want to know, like, the whole series, like, what does he look like under the helmet? You never get to see it. And
And then you do.
And he
Yeah.
has like helmet hair.
he's a little bit
Okay.
bashed up, but yeah.
Well, he was dying.
Yeah, that's true.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't die.
Spoiler zone. So,
Are you excited for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series?
I am. I'm wondering how they're gonna build it. Is it gonna be like another thing where it's like Adventure of the Week, where he's just weekly
I
going to
wanna
like
know-
villages?
Do we know when it's supposed to take place?
Mm.
I think I had to probably double check, but I think it's between episodes 3 and 4, so it's before A New Hope, and after he left Luke with on Tatooine.
Weird.
And the showrunner is Deborah Chow, who directed episodes 3 and 7, which were probably one of the seven is the
Last Jedi?
no of the season.
Seven.
Yeah, the 7th episode of Mandalorian.
Gotcha. I did not follow that at all.
Yeah, so those two episodes are really strong too.
Episode 7's The Force Awakens. Amanda. Not the
Okay,
last one.
I'm really bad at the numbers. I just go by the titles because that's all I know.
Okay.
But I got you. That's cool.
Yeah, so
And it's Ewan McGregor, right?
yeah, he's coming back, which is
Nice.
awesome.
I love him.
Yep, he's coming back as Obi.
Yeah, he's super excited about it too.
Cool.
It's like,
So
yeah,
he can't be too old.
I mean, he's older.
But he can't be like as old as he's supposed to be in Star
I mean,
Wars.
They aged down Samuel Jackson for Captain Marvel. They can do it for him for Star Wars.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's expensive. I wonder if they're going to do that on the show.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. It probably takes place between 3 and 4. I mean, there's still stuff going on.
Mm.
The only problem is you couldn't put Darth Vader in.
No, I mean it could probably be like when the Empire is rising to power kind of thing that they're doing.
They should do some Vader shows though.
Well,
Vader has good stories.
Vader has great stories, but I don't know. I don't know if James Earl Jones is able to do like a consistent series anymore, and also if they could replace his voice and people would buy it.
Well, they've replaced his voice in video games tenfold, so.
Yeah, but everyone hates the other voices.
Yeah, well, they'll have to get used to it.
Yeah. I don't know. That might be an option. I'm wondering what other stories you could tell in Star Wars too.
There's a lot. Or they could just go in the Old Republic. Do an Old
That's
Republic
true.
show.
I haven't expected like Old Republic stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool if they did an Old Republic one. Hey, Amanda, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, guys.
I only know surface level things.
All right, guys. What do you think of the tomato meters? There is a tomato meter for this show. Surprising.
There is.
Yes, there is.
So I don't understand tomato meters for shows. Is it per episode or do they do it for full seasons?
This is for the season, I guess.
Seasons.
Wow. Okay.
Well, each episode does have a tomato meter.
But they take like the average for the entire season?
Yeah, so we're going to do the average for the entire season.
And then I want to know what the top rated and the lowest rated episodes are. You gotta tell us that
Cool.
too.
All right, let's try it. So for the season,
What do you think the tomato meter is?
let's see. My guess is going to be 85.
Damn it, that was gonna be my guess.
Oh, too bad.
All right, well now I have to change my score.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go 86.
Oh, fucking Price is Right tactics.
I'm gonna price.
Okay, and what do you guys think the audience score is?
Audience score, I'm probably going to go 90.
Okay.
89.
All right, what do you want first?
Tomato meter.
This-
critic score.
The Mandalorian
Yeah.
is a certified fresh show at a 94%.
Whoa.
Oh my
That's-
god, we lowballed
Damn.
them. No.
Yeah.
That was a critic score, yeah?
That's amazing. Go critics. You got it right.
Damn. All right, what's the audience score?
93.
Oh,
It's barely a point off.
that's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's amazing that those scores are so close.
yeah,
too.
yeah, for sure.
So what was the top rated episode?
All right, well, what do you think the top rated episode is?
Oh, let's do that. Yeah.
1 or 8?
I'm gonna do 3. I think episode 3 was the top rated.
What was the 3?
Three is when he delivers the baby and he gets his armor upgrade, but then like he goes in and takes the baby by force.
Oh, that is a good episode.
Because episode 7 and 8 are really strong too.
I think 8 is really solid.
But I think I'm gonna go episode 3.
Okay, you go episode 3. I'm gonna go episode 8.
All right, so Lee, you're wrong.
Ah.
Now,
It's a good
Amanda,
episode though. Yeah.
you're half right.
Okay.
Oh, what?
How am I half
So-
right?
There's one other episode that's rated the same number of 8.
Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna be 1.
is it 7?
You guys give your answers.
I'm going 1.
I'm 7.
It's 7 and 8. They both
Oh,
got,
damn
and
it.
they both got 100%.
Whoa.
Wow, that's really good.
As of right now, they're at 100%.
Those are really strong episodes.
I mean, 1 is so good because you got the reveal of Baby Yoda. I just figured more people would be like,
Sure,
"Baby Yoda."
I don't think 1's perfect though.
It's not perfect,
I like
but it's a
episode
good
1 a lot,
episode.
but I feel like the pacing was handled better in the future episodes.
Mm. All right, well, so that's good. We're half right.
All right, and what do you think the least rated episode is?
One of the ones that you talked about. What's the one with the ship? What number is that?
I think that's 6, the prison break one.
Yeah.
I think it's 6.
Even though Tonks is in it. Sorry, Tonks.
I might go episode 4.
Which
'cause
one's that?
That was the Seven Samurai one where they're defending the little village.
Oh, I kind of liked that
I
episode.
like that
though.
episode, but I feel it's the first of the fillers, so that probably hurt its score.
That's fair.
So that's one.
That one wasn't really a filler, though.
I feel like it has some important points because you meet the girl, whatever, the warrior girl.
You meet the warrior girl, and you also meet the fact that wherever he goes, he won't be able to hide from.
Yeah.
Sure,
It's an
but
important character point.
it's not fully filler. But I feel like if the majority of the story is kind of filler stuff, that
But I
is,
think
I
it
would say
also
like
helps
10%.
I think it helps develop him that he's not in it for himself anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think so. I like that episode. I'm going 6 then. Prison Break.
I'm probably gonna go 4. I'm gonna stick with that.
You're both wrong.
Okay, is it 5?
Yes.
Damn it.
Okay, that's a gunslinger, I think.
All right, right in
Yes.
between.
Yep, it's the one with the
Gunslinger.
Yeah, the one with the
that guy.
kid, bounty hunter, and
one that has nothing to do
Oh,
with
I
anything.
didn't like that episode. That's fair. I did not like that
and
episode.
Mulan was the assassin.
Mulan, yeah.
Yeah. So episode 5.
Although
The second lowest one was the Prison Break one,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and then it was episode 4.
Mm.
Sorry. And then it was episode 1.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're not bad scores. So episode 5 got a 73.
Okay.
And then episode 6 got an 81, then it goes to 88. So none of these are like,
They're not
73
really
is the
low.
lowest, yeah.
yeah, they're not terrible, but
Still C. Just saying.
wow. But the show got an A.
That's true. Overall, the overall score was an A.
Yes.
No, I bet Disney's very happy with the
Of course
with the
they
show.
are. They have certified fresh.
And probably kicking themselves that they didn't act on Baby Yoda merchandise soon enough.
Seriously.
Yeah. But that was a good spoiler, son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Just wait until season 2.
Season 2. You guys
I'm
will come
excited.
back for season 2.
Yeah.
But all right, well, we'll finish this off. I guess with just some New Year's stuff. You know, what did you guys do for New Year's? It's New Year, new decade. Any resolutions? Anything good?
Nope.
Yeah, no, not really. No, just kidding. We were at, of course, my aunt's in New Jersey, where I've been every single year of my life, and it was fun.
I went once or twice. Once?
You have, yeah. I feel like a lot of my friends have come at least one year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were just chilling. We were drinking. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Everybody fell asleep before midnight and then woke up like right before midnight.
To be fair, everyone is in their 30s now. We don't have the energy.
And everything's downhill from here. I'm not 30 yet. So
No, you're
don't
getting there.
loop me in that group.
Yeah.
Resolutions. I don't know. I haven't really spent too much time thinking about it. Mostly I just want to have a year of good health.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Because, like, this past year has been kind of not great as far as health concerns go.
So it would be really awesome if I didn't have to spend all my time at the doctor's office. And and more traveling, which we're going to be doing. So I think that's all good stuff. What about you?
I just went to my friend's house, played some Mario Party, some Mario Kart, Super Smash,
That sounds
drank
fun.
some drinks, baked a ham.
Baked a ham. Is that,
Now it's a party.
Yeah,
was it a honey baked ham?
yes, it was.
Oh my god, it was.
I kind of want a ham now.
Right?
You're a ham. You don't need ham.
Hmm.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
I don't know. Go to the gym more. You know, healthy eating. You know, the normal stuff that you do for about a month and then you stop.
And then give up. Yeah. No chicky nuggies.
I
Philly
mean,
chicken.
yeah, Philly chicken nuggies. you can't not have chicken nuggies.
Especially if they're dino chicky nuggies. No dino chicky nuggies.
No, I was just gonna say I have dino chicken nuggies in the fridge.
We just had some for lunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just had them today.
Ooh. Maybe I'll put some in the air fryer. We'll see.
Air fryer chicky nuggies.
Yeah. But
Air fryer with the
No, we
space
don't have any space for it. We got an Instant Pot, so that's part of our, I guess, better
Ooh.
eating plan.
Mhm.
there you go.
My dad got it for us for Christmas.
It's
so
huge.
It is really big. It takes up most of our.
But it's
counter.
also magical because I just cooked up last week chicken that was in my freezer for like 4 months.
And
I have a
was still
turkey.
good.
Is it gonna fit my 10-pound turkey?
No.
I don't think so. Unless you get a really big one.
You could probably get like a whole chicken though. It'll probably fit that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get your resolution in.
Should make stew.
Just random stuff.
Yeah, just stew.
okay.
But all right, guys. In closing, thanks so much for joining the show this week.
Woo!
Thanks for having us. It was a lot of fun.
You're welcome. Everybody else, you can email questions into the show if you want at jnjconnection69@gmail.com. You can go to Facebook, the J&J Connection Podcast. Tweet us at ConnectionsJ. We have a YouTube channel, the J&J Connections Podcast. There's something. Oh, Instagram. And you can Instagram us at J_and_J_Connections. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Just look up J&J
It's a
Connections.
really long name.
And you can listen to it wherever podcasts are found. But, yeah.
All right.
Thanks so much for being here, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
All right, well.
Everybody go watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody watch The Mandalorian. But,
after you've been spoiled on it, go watch it now.
Hey, that's how it goes. That's how we do it here. But I'm Jeff.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Lee.
And happy birthday, Lee.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lee.
Yay.
Woo, 30.
A sad farewell to my 20s.
Yes. Well, it's a new decade. A new decade for you, too.
More sleep, I hope.
All right, guys. This has been
Hey guys, the audio awkwardly cut out at the end of the recording, and sorry it sounds so staticky and stuff. But anyway, this has been J&J Connections. I'm Jeff, that was Amanda, and that was Lee. Happy birthday, Lee. I did say that to you before. This has been J&J Connections, and you guys, stay connected.